Strike up the band. It's time to march in this week's Pet Parade. Our friends from CARE South Coast joining us in the house here, Center for Animal Rescue and Education. This may be a WBZ News first. Dogs and cats getting along on the same set here, huh? We've got Abby and Binker in the house here. All right, let's start with Abby, just the sweetest little dog I've ever seen here in the studio. What's her story?
So Abby is 11 years old. She is a diabetic. She gets 2 shots a day that she doesn't mind at all. She is very loving, very sweet, gets along with cats, dogs that are well-mannered and mellow. She's a little bit over her play stage.
She is definitely in that mellow category. And you said it's not uncommon for her as soon as she sees you to drop down and just ask for that belly rub,
right over for the belly rub, but I guess not today.
Not feeling that great.
Yeah, she had a long ride.
And you were saying, I mean, to care for a dog with diabetes is a very simple task, you were saying.
Very simple. It's $32 every month and a half for the insulin, 2 shots a day every 12 hours, and she takes it, no big deal, and she's just like a normal dog otherwise.
But a home has been a long time coming for her, you said?
1.5 years now we've been waiting for her forever home.
1.5 years. All right, so hopefully we're going to make that move here this weekend. Let's talk about Binker over here.
Well, Binker, we're not really sure how old Binker is. We're thinking under 5, but he was found, must have been hit by a car. His leg had been turning gangrene. Hi, Bink. And so it had to be amputated. But nothing stops this cat. Nothing. He climbs stairs. He jumps on counters.
Is that right?
Doesn't belong, but that's all right. We give it to him. And he has a fabulous personality.
He gets along with dogs. You can check that off the list.
Yeah, he'll kind of put a dog in its place if it needs to be. But he's a great guy. Great guy.
Gotcha. And you were saying, I mean, kind of the theme of care. I mean, you come across most of the animals you do see are broken, is how you say it on the website, in some way.
Imperfectly perfect. Say. They come with their issues, but we all have issues, don't we?
Amen.
And, you know, our animals probably wouldn't do well or be accepted into a normal, traditional shelter setting. And we kind of take the misfits, the ones who need us the most. Then, see, just like that. They have needs, they have issues that, I don't know, we get them past. And
they're just as loving as any other dog, and they deserve a home, just like every other dog and cat.
And these two have some company, so let's keep marching, shall we? All right, next up is a ball of energy. That is Zelda. Tell us Zelda's story.
So Zelda is a senior, believe it or not. She is 9 years young. She is very sweet. She was an owner surrender, and we are looking for her forever home. She gets along with most dogs, probably best if they're her size. No cats.
No cats. Yeah, currently looking for a cat right now. But the secret is all in the peanut butter with Zelda.
Yeah. Very simple. So she is very sweet dog, all up to date on her shots, spayed. She is living with a great foster family, which is actually how we run our entire rescue with dogs, is fosters. Can't do it without them.
And talking more about just how you run things, you were saying you go into the shelters, the dogs that are...
A lot of the dogs that are on the euthanasia list, we'll kind of take them under our wing and see what their issues are and work past them. We work with several trainers and we figure it out, and then they're great in their forever home after.
And you were saying it's amazing to see what happens when you take them out of that environment.
A dog can be very stressed in a shelter and show a lot of bad signs, bad behaviors, and then once you remove them from that situation where it's very stressful, it's very loud, and you put them into a home a lot of times right away. It's a totally different dog, or after 2 weeks or so, they just settle right in, and it's amazing to watch, actually.
And it's actually the same with cats. Cats get cage aggressive if they're in a cage. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. And once they're in their own home, they blossom. It's great to see.
Yeah.
So if someone wants to offer up a home, what do they need to do?
They need to go on our website, www.caresouthcoast.com. We have applications on there, or just send us an email through there, and we'll be back in touch with them. And we need all the help we can get.
All right, we're certainly happy to pass that message along. We cannot thank you guys enough for stopping by the studio.